Morning, guys. Mornings. What's going on? What happened to Celsius? I haven't seen Celsius, but they had a earnings. I have a leap. Uh, wow, wow. I got in around like 50s, but oh well. So they are back to 44, 46. I don't have much. I have like 4 or 5 leaps, but that hurts, man. Yeah, but this is for leap. This is 2023 or whatever, like the largest. So I'm not panicking yet, and hopefully they will come back. But yeah, see, that's why that's the reason I always say is like don't play earnings. I wasn't playing earnings. This was for long term. So what it is, what it is. I wanted to blow out top, but it become blow out bottom. But I think this is a great opportunity. If you wanna get a leap, I think this is great opportunity actually. 46. That's good option. I may actually add some, but we'll see. Okay, well, what's done? What's done? Maybe we can go over earnings. So if you wanna go to earnings, Celsius, IR. If you do that, usually it will come up. Yeah, investor holding income. Usually they have this, and if you go to their financial so quarterly report, right? And the they have not put it yet. They have not put it there, the spreadsheet, but maybe you can join right now. But there's ads looks really cool too, and they are targeting really young demographics. So this is growth history, this story. So do you have any numbers from news? Sales Society reports full quarter and full financial results. I guess. Okay, just suspended. Annual revenue growth 76%. That's pretty good. U.S. annual revenues grow 60% to 96 million. That's I guess okay. That's U.S. and that's total. 10 a.m. EST. Wow. Okay, so they did had. So fourth quarter revenue 35 million. It was 24 before, so they're doing good. 48%. I mean, it's not like extraordinary, but pretty good. So fiscal year 130, 75. So 70% change. That's good. North America does change. Okay, they are expanding internationally, so that's good. Like international market is pretty big as well. So 131%, and gross margin is pretty good. 48.9%, and they're losing money before they're making money, so that's good. I guess that's $1 million, but okay. US international, so they are kind of ramping up international. That's a good thing. Looks like quarter three was pretty good. I think quarter four was a little bit down, but again, you assume, right? This is energy drinks, and usually like summer month people are traveling and whatnot, and the winter people stay home, not drinking too much, not going out, not working out. So a lot of those kind of make sense. And probably if you look at like Q3 2018, Q3 had pretty good bump though. So that's probably why Q3 had pretty bump before 18. So 19 Q3 was bigger. So not sure what happened there, but I mean they're growing pretty good. I definitely like the way they advertise and everything. They're targeting like really younger generation. So I think in the future they'll definitely do well, in my opinion. And I've been seeing like they are growing pretty I may. It's a good. I think I may actually make some video on that, but that's good. So not make video on. Monster is one of the company like nobody talks about, but Monster. This is the company. If you look at like all time, this literally went from this is 2010. But if you look at their history, these were like 4 cents, right? Like this is one of the company which had the biggest potential ever. That's why I think they IPO'd with around 13 cents. Probably they adjusted and whatever and up to 1 cent. But if you look at from IPO to right now, they are the most their return is better than Netflix, Amazon, and whatnot. So yeah, and if you look at that, they're like 47 billion market cap. So probably that is already three. So it's gonna be pretty hard, but yeah. So I'm gonna go daily, and I'm gonna come back and we'll go to our usual stuff. Okay. All right, guys. Let's. My rant is done, but okay. Morning, Cassandra. How are you? Good swings. Good bye, GM. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna look into GM. Good swings and whatnot. One thing is I'm still not going full blown up. So basically you gotta look into the trend, right? I'm gonna show you some of the things. So let's look at Tesla. Usually if you look at the stock, if you look at the history, it has been found that if the stock is trading above 50-day, there's a high chances it will be above that, right? 50-day, right? Usually people don't make much money if it's trading below 50-day, and a lot of the tickers are below 50-day. That's the one thing. And this is one of the, see, look at that. This is one of the, basically these are EMAs for short term and long terms. And usually when you want to buy a stocks, you want to buy it when basically blue lines are above red lines. Basically blue lines are above red lines, and price is above blue lines, right? So look at that explosive move, right? From here, if you got in right around here, 420 is explosive. You can literally see it, right? And when you sell, basically you sell it around this area. Basically it's trying to, and if you sold it anywhere around there 700-800, right, you would have saved up to like down from 580, right? Now if you look at the same model, we are not yet going because still in a downtrend. We are kind of struggling, and you can see that, right? We are still in this area. Look at this, how this works out perfectly. This was last time it happened was on yeah, April, when Tesla was 115, and look at that. Blue line clearly, like it tried to contest it, but it kind of hold it, and finally it was kind of selling time right around here, right? And guess what, a lot of times like you'll ask like you could have sold here, but think about it, right? When you got in here, it really like, when you got it 112, you could have sold it at 284 or something, right? You sold it here, doesn't matter, it's very small percentage if you talk about. So you got to look at that, right? Right now most of the charts are still kind of broken, are still below 50-day. If you look at 50-day only, maybe I'll do I have 50 days to moving average. I'm gonna hide this, and I'm gonna change it to 50-day. Yeah, still way below 50-day. 50-day is 772, right? It will go down as the price moves, like it will slowly kind of flattening, but and other thing is it's right at resistance, right? So not really a good trade, but you trade above that. Let's look at BA. I said BA yesterday. If you, yeah, I said BA yesterday right here. Again, nothing wrong taking profit, but I think it's still good, a good swing. But I told BF right here, if you break this 140, why? Because it was all-time high, and with the good volume, and look at that, we broke it right above good volumes. In the day itself, you can sense it. If it's not even half day and the volume is right here, okay, that's a good sign, right? But if you got in like 140, 41, 47 points in a day, you can sell it right now. You are profitable. Don't let it lose, right? Maybe put your stop loss 44, 45. So even if you go there, you are still profitable. 5 point profits, right? So yeah, yeah, I'm not going all in. I'm just looking for opportunities. But basically, as I said, I think long opportunities. I think T-Dog is a great buy right now. T-Dog is really this would have been perfect, but you cannot really time that, right? So still, see, bounce back significantly. I think we sold off for no reason. Really big sell-off. I think volume is kind of coming up. So I think we'll slowly go down to 250s and eventually 300. I think this is good area. If you get in somewhere, maybe if you're trading, maybe stop at 165, get out, right? But I have leaps and I have stocks, so not really worried. But I do believe this is pretty good range right now too. Other things I like is SE, and you can actually like look at this, the same pattern, right? Look at this. If you just get in, look at this, how explosive move it is. If you got in right here, 44, look at that, it's clearly. So basically you want this to be closed, this to be closed, and there's a bigger the gap, explosive the move, right? That's good, and the price basically above everything else. Here, look at that. You got in at 40s and bam, you could have sold it like right here, okay? Still 100%, right? So that's a like really great gain, and those happens after some base, right? And we've been rising, and finally we kind of topped out. So basically clear breakout. Like if you see clear breakout, if you sold it here, man, you got in 50, you sold it like 230, 34, doesn't matter, you sold it like right here 227, not a big deal, right? Like 20 points, you got like 200 points. So what's 20 points, right? It's very small percentage. So a lot of times you gotta look for longer time frame, longer things. Mm-mm-mm. Morning. So I'm gonna look into GE. This is custom coding. Maybe I'll enable. I need to figure those out. So those are EMAs I just added. I could not find. I just maybe I'll make and sell it for dollar. That's pretty good for me too, I guess. Anyway, somebody was asking GE. Hmm. Man, this line's working magic. Like, look at that. G from 650, six something, right? Right when it started uptrend and clearly above that. Anyway, G's been doing good. GE has been. So I'm gonna get rid of my those lines and yeah. So basically it's right at, so sometimes what happens, it just goes there, explosion, then for the next move. But I think relative strength is really good uptrend. So as long as you hold this one, I think we are fine. But if you go below this, maybe we'll start kind of the sector rotations again, because we had a lot of the value names coming in. G is one of the value stock, but this has been like going down for a few days, right? It went from 14 to almost yesterday pretty down. So uh, but let's see if it holds. If it holds, but if you want to get in, maybe get out right here. But it's a value stock. It doesn't move that quick, but these are some good value ones. Okay, tech looks pretty strong today. I like my SEs. Net apps, Tesla, Datadog. think Datadog is pretty like almost hit 70, so I think this is pretty good opportunities. A little bit up, but 75. Let's say if you could get filled at 80, that would be really awesome. Swing on this doesn't look that bad too, in my opinion. So this is, oh wow, this was absolute bottom. Basically, we touched the IPO price. So whoever complaining, they gapped up. Well, it's still gapped up, but yeah. Hmm. I don't know who is using my device. That's weird. It just comes like, can I do brush? Look at this, right? Look at this, right? Pretty good actually. Somebody was swinging right around here, 214. Yeah, wow, 214 would have been good. Somebody was swinging next month or something, 300 calls. They're probably pretty. I like this. Okay, how's everyone doing? How's everyone is doing? I know a lot of people got in Neo with me. So we got in Neo around 36, 37, somewhere around here. So basically we could not get it this one. This would have been perfect, but we got in at 35, 36. I alerted and a lot of people actually posted. So if you made money, and don't forget to post me in Twitter and tag me. I just saw somebody was a few people's made. Somebody got like 100, whatever. I was just looking and somebody was, I was surprised. Like he got like, so kind of, if you get like way out the money, but leap is kind of fine and you get like big move, you can make good percentage. I will show you those example, right? For example, this guy got Neo 120 121 and he made 31%. Great, right? That's a good return in 1 or 2 days. That's really great. Now there was another guy. Yeah, this guy who did like what this guy did. He got like, see, average cost is 2, so his break even is 100. So he got, but this is 21 122, so this is 22 expiration, but he got $100 call. Pretty bold move, right? But it moved very quick, so his percentage gain is 94%. I would suggest take a profit if you are here, but good, I mean, pretty good, worked out pretty good, right? So with the, if you are really far, your percentage could be really good if the bump happens quick, right? If you are slow, your percentage won't be that bad, but it's pretty safe, right? So those are the pros and cons. So yeah, if you got in with Neo or BA, congrats. I think that played out really well. Docu is definitely not working, but it's for long term. Oh wow. So QQQ literally from bottom to I'm gonna look into my thing, make sure. Okay, Alpha is 110, Neo is 149, not bad. WK is doing good. BA is hanging around in 240. Yeah, BA was real move. They did really well. And we have Twitter at 70, not bad. Okay, thank God, 10 is finally there. Tesla is still struggling. I think I talked about Whale and actually bought some. Whale is finally profitable. It's struggling right now. I'm at like 5 or 6% for Whale call. Here is not too bad, and we have just looking at my positions and whatnot. Everything is good, but yeah, Celsius has kind of upped me. Oh geez, but it's 2023, so I'm fine. Mm. Other great name is I think Redfin. If you're looking for like some leap, Redfin, Redfin. Yeah, it kind of pulled back. Didn't pull back till here, but Redfin is a great. Oh wow, they went up to 58, 68, almost 20 points. But I think this is going for 90, 100 again within a year. So that's like 30% gain, right? That's pretty amazing return in my opinion. So uh, Redfin is doing really well. Still pretty small, but I think Redfin is really, it deserves that. Morning, guys. How are you? How are you guys doing? I hope everybody is doing great. Let me see if my just okay. So Lemonade is doing pretty good. Okay, Unity is pretty good. Serum. Okay, not bad. EVRG. So one thing is with the dividend, make sure those are not Energy Inc. Never heard of it. Utility, pretty big, 3.7. So let's look at 5 years, weekly or all. No, we'll look at 5 years, right? Okay, so bottomed out on March, of course, then 50. So that looks like a range. So, oh, they IPO'd pretty recently. So 72 is high. And if you look at their numbers, okay, revenue is 4 billion, profit is almost a billion. That's pretty good. I mean, half a billion, but 669. Yeah, you wanna kind of see them increasing, but looks like pretty decent, like a solid company. Their valuation doesn't look that high, and they are paying. I don't know. I haven't done much research, but dividend, but it's fairly new, so uh, probably pretty decent. But I don't know. Chart looks okay. So some support right around here, kind of broke out. Look at daily. Yeah, I think it's like if it breaks this level 57, it's probably going to 58. Excuse me. And 62 is next resistance, so that's what I see. But yeah, for dividend, one thing is like this looks pretty decent though. I haven't done much research, but dividend one, you want to make sure like they have a history of dividends, right? So for example, T, I'll make one video on dividend company. Some people said they want to value. So T stock dividend history. Let's say T-Mobile, right? So we can look at the chart. It's one of the T Verizon. Those are great, and dividend yield is almost 6% or something, right? So and let's look at 5-year chart. uh, pretty recent, down from 43, so we were like 39 something, so right now at 30, so still significantly down. So November almost 26, so I think we can definitely see 35, 37, and still really in the lower range. But the beauty is they pay almost 7% in dividend. That's awesome, right? But what you don't want is you don't want to see 7% and get it. Like you'll see some companies who's paying 20 or 30%. Don't just get in. What you want to see is T stock dividend history, right? So you want to look at the history. Does they have a history of dividends? So you can actually look into this one. I don't know if they do. Right now it's 7.2. That's awesome. And the other thing is like, are they paying? But if you look at that, they've been paying from 2013, 14, 15, 16, paying, right? That's one thing you want to see. They're paying for a longer time. That's awesome. The other things you want to see is, are they increasing the dividend, right? So are they increasing the dividend? They're increasing it 45, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, right? That's 2-3% per year basically if you look at that, right? 1 cent is basically of 50, so about 2%, right? Probably more at some point, but they are consistently increasing and paying dividend, right? So for this stock, even if the stock remain flat for the whole year, you are not making any money from the stock. You are making 7% per year dividend, which is increasing in value, right? So that's a so that just adds up. You don't need to. So if they increase in value, one thing is this seems like they are decreasing in value. So well, not really decreasing. This was 2000, I guess, but not really, right? You got in 2008, 9, 10, still up like 36 to a little bit like what, up and down, but that's gonna happen. Like they've been bounced back to almost 39, but I think it's pretty decent area to buy actually, like in the bottom range, so this would be good. Same with the Verizon does that too. Verizon is like a great company, and they've been like doing so 99. They are actually, see, this is the good, even better, right? They are in an upward trajectory. So basically from 27 almost 56, 60, they are like kind of growing. The dividend yield is not juicy as the other one, but look at that. But they are growing, right? Unlike T-Mobile, I mean, yeah, AT&T, they are growing there. They almost like, if you go, I mean it was around some 50, even 48 some point, but 54, 50, 55, and right now where we at 56, not too bad. The high was 61 and something. So they pay dividend, but they are doing pretty consistent and whatnot. But they're even growth too, they're growing pretty good. They acquired Yahoo. They have a lot of digital. They are doing contract the NFLs, and they're doing some innovation as well, right? Those things will be kind of better. You have a dividend, uh, Like Apple pay dividend, Microsoft pays dividend, right? I think Microsoft does small amount, but a percent or something, but they do. Look at this. Yeah, you have 1% dividend, but look at this. Literally from 13 when the Satya Nadella kind of came in. Steve Ballmer, he was CEO right here, and he literally dragged down Microsoft for like there was a 26% down or something within his period, and this was a crash. Wow, $16 at crash. But yeah, but here if you got in, these are the growth with the dividend. That's awesome. Better. Morning. Can you look at the is okay. Cool. Archibald was 200 MA yesterday. Oh, RCL. Yeah, I think cruise will be a good long term. So if you are thinking, so I have some NHCL, but yeah, if you look at RCL and let's look at hmm, this looks good actually chart, right? I didn't even draw it right now, but somehow it was there. So it making kind of ascending triangle. It broke out and it tested. So a lot of time what happens it just breaks out and it tests that level. And if it goes below, it failed. But this is it gives you a two opportunity to get in. So maybe this is it. Uh, so volume kind of dying. They have an earning coming, but I think this could be a really good. And somebody said. How does this looks? Okay, kind of explosion going on from here to there. So look at that. If you had sold it right here, you saved all your money, man. I mean, if you were in it and sold it because it's going downtrend, like even if you didn't sell it here, you could have sold it right here. Clearly downtrend, right? But a lot of time, what happens is like, it will probably come back. Then boom, no, it's too much. Boom, it's like man, what's the point in selling right now? It's almost I lost like 50% and it's like boom, it goes to 19. But man, RCL literally dumped to $19. That's amazing. And came back 77, then 46, 60, 50, 85, then tested 65. Yeah, this was good, good value kind of. But yeah, so 22. Man, net income was negative 5.8 billion. Revenue was 2 billion. Oh wow. I don't know how they managed 2 billion. I guess first half how much they okay, they used to do 9, 10 billion, 8, 9. Oh wow. 8, 9, 10, 2. I think it will be probably 5 or 6, something like that, but I think they will come back. Once they come back, I can definitely see them in like hundreds. So, still good room. Yeah, I think you said like it's at 200. No, no. Yeah. Hmm. Not 200. 200 is still down. It's above 200. 200 was right here. Look at that. 200. This kind of 61. It's above 200. 61 is 65 is 200. Right now we are at 80 something. 88. This is one day. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. 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 So what else going on, guys? What do you guys? Okay. SC finally coming in. I grabbed some 230, 240. So finally coming in. That's good. So it looks like if we open today like this, I think it will be good sign. That's when kind of we can start getting in. Okay, put on was all over yesterday, close a little bit down, but I think Docu is a pretty good buy right now. I mean, write it down. This area has been really good, but man, it did does that 90s. Hmm. Oh, wow, Facebook is 272, huh? Jesus. GM is doing pretty good. Okay, 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 okay. So Facebook is doing great. Okay, from this. Oh wow, this was in this range. How's Amazon? I have some Amazon. I want Amazon $100. That would be nice. Jeez, this guy, like everybody's up 5%. Why are you 1%? I want that 5%, bro. I'm uploading. Some people said they are in Facebook and they wanted, so I'm uploading all the videos in Facebook. So if you are not, don't forget to like, subscribe. It just helps me. Other than that, okay. See, I guess it listened. It was $30. Now it's $39. Another $50. That will be good to me. Wow, mainly is 6%. This is so freaking strong. So it's just making like a bull flag, man. Huge bull flag. Look at that. Pull, then you have a flag, and boom, kind of getting out of there. So if you want to get in call, I really like this though. So basically, get a call, 200 calls, even 200 is fine. Maybe 3 weeks out, sell it if it goes below 150. It's really tight. Uh, so if you look at how that's working, jeez, shit, that's so. Just okay. So what are you guys talking about? I think T has the downfall. Somebody just stuck in 3 again, and I'm gonna be studying the moon. Just have been doing covered calls because I haven't had much time to focus. Would like to get a call on some things whenever. Yeah, I think there's a lot of call opportunities. I'm gonna go over food. So this photo is one crazy bastard, but it's like a pre-market. So maybe this is March, April 26, right? April. This is expensive like shit. It's like if you go, oh, not bad. Oh, I was like, I thought that was 7. So you get like 200 call. Jesus, it has to go, but this is good. 6:30. Oh man, I don't like this so much. Maybe next week, 19. So if we go like maybe 75, 879, yeah, it's not bad. 30 delta, cause it moves 300%. Yeah, this doesn't look that bad. So basically, idea is like your stop loss is 8 times up. So you lose like 200 something, right? If it goes down $8, so it will be about $4 or $5. So you just cut out. GMI and GMI, I haven't looked into. Wow, that's a good support. Look at this. Look at this. Good support. Good support bounce. Yeah, look at this. 34 good bounce. 34 good bounce. Almost 46, right? So hold it. Oh wow. It respected really well. So next major resistance. There's some resistance right around 48, but once it does, I think it's going for the all-time high of 66. So maybe after 50 you can get in, but that was a good bounce. How is GME doing? Man, this thing is like crazy, crazy. Yesterday it has like one of the. What the heck is this? Like GME goes up like okay, at least few percent. Before it was like way. I think right now it's like nobody's doing, but volume has significantly decreased. It will die down sooner or later. You wanna do that explosive thing? Look at that. Clearly, right? It topped out. Man, $4. That's people made tons. You can see TLT, like how the rate, see rate has been decreasing constantly from this 164 to 139. This is 20 years plus treasury bonds. But seems like it's kind of finding support right now. Let's see. How's our Tesla doing? And NEO doing? Yeah, Tesla is kind of opened up big, but didn't do anything. Now, if you look at NEO, okay, hanging around in that 43.67 area, still up. Okay, yes, he's slowly going there. Shop and go. I'm gonna look into shop and go. Shop not yet. I think it's kind of creating a base right here. If you extend this line, this has been good support before, so yeah, I mean, not a bad idea actually. Bounce of support. Maybe you can get in some, make a stop at like 1075, stop, go for 12 or 13 strike. Not bad actually. It's holding there. Okay, yeah, go is actually starting. See, clear downtrend. Now it's kind of squeezing and it's starting, so yeah, it could be actually good, but real good will be 1558. That breakout, that would be really good. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to share my videos different, like whatever, Twitter, whatever, it just helps me. That would be good. Okay, I'm in NG, I guess, but let's see what's going on in Twitter, what people are saying. Okay. So I'm gonna look into BTC USD. I like BTC than anything else, but man, okay. So BTC has to. Oh wow! So almost at that 57 level. Man, I have to post it. Look at this, very clean chart, right? See, look at that, very tight range. It blasted through it like 10,000 and really tried to go right around here, kind of see consolidation phase, but again blasted again 19,000 and almost to 41,000, right? So, okay, I'm gonna post a clean chart on BTC. Hmm. What was that? 58. Yeah, I would say 58, almost 58. 58 level would be good. See, you want this with the good volume. Fatima is kind of decreasing, but man, BTC looks good. Where is crypto? We have a crypto channel somewhere. Oh, crypto talk. Jeez. Excuse me. But yeah, BTC. So basically, if it's GBTC, whatever, but a clean breakout above that would be good. I think it's gonna be massive. Look at that. Last time we had a breakout, right? Same pattern, right? You have kind of cup, then you have a breakout. Look at that huge candles. Breakout of all-time high. Literally same day it went to like 6,000. You could have literally gotten sold out. And look at that volume. You want to make sure you got a good volume. Otherwise, it's just you want to action and reaction. Good reaction to the action. Photo is kind of staying there, but okay, yeah, homie badger. So homie, so look at that. This is a breakout, right? This is a good breakout. This is not invalidations, right? You have, look at this volume. All I have is basically this trend line. You want to make sure this is above. above average, that's good, or at least on the average, right? You don't want to like break out with this small red candle. At least have more than this previous day and significantly better. That's good, right? So makes sense. So you want this breakout with good volume. Look at this breakout, same thing, right? You had this breakout, look at the volume, more than previous day and significant, right? So yeah. All right, somebody's calling me, but yeah, that's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share my videos, follow me in Twitter, TikTok, and everywhere. If you're interested, I have a course, Option Bibles, go about everything. Check that out. And yeah, that's it. And I will, yeah, I will talk maybe.